Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Safira Rosanti. With student ID number 216121094. In this video, I want to tell you about an introduction to comparative folklore, a new field of study. What is folklore? Folklore is the traditions every group, with a sense of its own identity, shares as a central part of that identity. Folk tradition cover the things that people, the first is traditionally believes, do, know, and say. Traditionally belief consists of planting practice, family traditions, and other elements of worldview, and do like dance, make music, sew clothing, and etc. Know how to build an irrigation dam, how to nurse an element, how to prepare barbecue and make architecture, art, craft, and say personal experience, stories, riddles, song lyrics. And then we move to a crystal clear definition. The word folklore embodies a nebulous yet intrinsic dimension of culture. Considering how large and complex the subject is, it is no wonder that folklorists define it and describe folklore in so many different ways. Try asking dance historians for a definition of dance, for instance, or anthropologists for a definition of culture. No one definition will suffice, nor should it. Why the seeming confusion? Folklore is many things and it's almost impossible to define sufficiently. It's both what folklorists study and the name of the discipline they work within. Yes, folklore is folk songs and legends. It also quilts, Boy Scout badges, high school marching band initiation, jokes, chain letters, nicknames, holiday food, and many other things you might or might not expect. Folklore exists in cities, suburbs, and rural villages, in family, words of group, and dormitories. But where exactly is it? Folklore is present in many kinds of informal communication, whether verbal, oral, and written text, customary behavior, rituals, or material, physical, and objects. It involves values, traditions, way of thinking and behaving. It's about art. It's about people and the way people learn. And it helps us learn who we are and how to make meaning in the world around us. Let's get to the specifics. Folklore is a metacultural category used to mark certain genres and practice within modern societies as being not modern. By extension, the word refers to the study of such materials. More specific definition places folklore on the far side of the various epistemological, aesthetic, and technological binary oppositions that distinguish the modern form, its presumptive contraries. Folklore, therefore, typically evokes both repudiation and nostalgia. How about some semantic approach? Folklore has four basic meanings. It denotes oral narration, rituals, crafts, and other forms of vernacular expressive culture. Second, folklore or folkloristic names an academic discipline devoted to the study of such phenomena. In everyday usage, folklore sometimes describes colorful folkloric phenomena linked to the music, tourist, and fashion industries. Like myth, folklore can mean falsehood. Let's now give it a step. Folkloristically, folk life is community life and values are fully expressed in myriad forms and interaction. Universal, diverse, and enduring, it enriches the nation and makes us commonwealth of culture. Etymology might help. Folklore, though coined as recently as 1846 in the Old World, the parental concept, the adjective folk. Customarily, folklorists refer to the host of published definition at their own, and then get on with their work, leaving the impression that definitions of folklore are as numberless as insects. But all the definition brings into dynamic association the ideas of individual creativity and collective art. Back to square one. Folklore is traditional. Its center holds. Changes are slow and steady. Folklore is variable, and the tradition remains wholly within the control of its practitioners. It is theirs to remember, change, or forget. How about a broad definition? Hugh Bill Nivenya, folklorist. What are overall characteristics of folklore definition? Folklore is what folklorists study. Folklore is the name of discipline. Folklore is a folk song. Folklore is legend. Folklore is in cities and in rural areas. Folklore is in informal communication. Folklore is both oral and written. Folklore helps us learn ourselves and the world. Folklore is colorful folkloric phenomena such as music, tourist industry, and etc. Folklore is like meat flesh food. Folklore is used for practice and modern societies as being modern. Folklore is both repudiation and nostalgia. Folklore is folk life. Folklore is diverse, enduring, and rich. Folklore is variable. Folklore is traditional and changes slowly and steadily. Folklore is an independent study. Folklore is human and heard. And what is comparative literature? Comparative literature is the study of a common features in the literatures of more than one culture. It can focus on a genre, a periodic theme, or it focuses very broadly on the material of literature itself, structure, theoretic, or language. What is comparative folklore? There are several theories explaining the first appearance of folklore and folklore works. One of these theories explain the similarities between oral poetic works. She applies the method of comparative linguistics into these poems and look for a common family group in folklore works as it is common language group in linguistics. This theory is called mythological theory. In this theory, Grimm aims to find out the German mythology by seeking a very initial source of every component of folklore, such as proverbs, legends, songs, fairy tales. He publishes his book German Mythology by using this comparative linguistic method, and other folklorists gave reference to this work later on. I think enough for my video. Thank you for your nice attention. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.